20 this afternoon. Richard Brown out of Rumney, New Hampshire, in the JB Bagels machine, the Bagel Mobile, out on the track this afternoon. Pace car pulls into the infield, and the first round of qualifying just about to get underway for the 5th annual Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals here at Lee USA Speedway. Green flag is out. 15 laps to qualify in this race, and there goes Bobby Gahan, the New England Sports Network number 50, right off the bat. He's off to a good start, gets around the number 81. So Gahan will lead for one lap, the very first lap. On the move is the number 77. He's working his way up. That's Jeff Caruso. 77 goes into the grass on the front straightaway here. Up to the wall is 61. And turn 2, number 61, smacks the wall. Tom Carey Jr. in the 61 there. 77 gets his wheels straightened out, and he's back in. He went for a little ride there in the muddy grass. The flag is out. Gahan in the 50, the 81, and the 178, and the 6. Single file now. Norm Wren riding in 5th place now in the 1M. And we'll get another lap complete here. Everything's straightened out pretty much on the track now. Gahan looking awfully good in practice from what they tell us from yesterday. 92 goes for a ride and gets clipped by the 07. Right here in front. So the 192 is Kevin Blackmore. Blackmore in the 92 is got a little bit of metal missing off the back of the car. The 77 is Jeff Caruso. And we get the restart. Bobby Gahan, Ernie Holland. Side by side on the restart. Here we go. Chris, our flagman, drops the green flag, and our 3rd start of the afternoon in the first qualifying round for the Pro Stocks. $10,000 up for grabs. That's a lot of money. And don't these drivers know it? So Gahan leads him around one more time. He's led all 3 circuits across Lee USA Speedway. Now everybody's single file, pretty well settled down a little bit. 65 Pro Stocks competing for 32 starting spots. Gahan pulls away from Holland. He's got about 4 car lengths on him. Next in line is Chuck Doherty out of Springfield, Massachusetts. He's in the 178. Norm Wren is there. He's next in 4th place. 54 is G.G. Gravel. He's currently riding in 5th. Wren gets almost sideways there, but straightens out the 1M. G.G. tries on the inside of the number 54. Takes a peek and says nope, settles back down into the groove in turns 3 and 4. So bunched up 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then you got a little gap, 7, 8, and 9, and that's pretty much how it's panning out. 15 laps will complete our qualifier for the Pro Stocks. Gahan doing his thing, being very patient out in front. Bobby Gahan, of course, has the onboard camera from Channel 1 Video this afternoon. You'll get to see the highlights from that all afternoon long. What a view he's got today. Gravel once again on the inside of the number 54. He's going to try to make the move on Wren, but Wren shuts the door. So Wren trying to get on the inside of 178 now. And the 17 stuck on the outside. Let's see what happens here. Some good racing for 3rd position right now on the track. 9 laps are complete. In the 178 is Chuck Doherty. Doherty doing everything he can to hold off Norm Wren. Dan Eddy in the 17, he gets around him. Let's see if he can hold the position now as it comes screaming down the back straightaway. Eddy gets a little high, and here comes G.G. Gravel in the middle. And G.G. dodged a bullet there. Dan Eddy now for 3rd. Eddy pulls that 17 down a little lower on the track. He's going to have the position on the 178. G.G. Gravel follows him around in the number 54. 12 laps are in. Just 3 to go. Gravel in the 54 is good for 4th now. There's your leader, Bobby Gahan. Gahan led right from the get-go. He's going to come up next and take the white flag. So Gahan in the number 50. '81 is Ernie Holland. He's riding in second right there. Holland all of a sudden closed the gap in a big hurry, and Gahan starts to pull away. So white flag out for the rest of the field. Here comes Bobby Gahan to take the checkered flag. It's Gahan and Ernie Holland. Dan Eddy, followed by Gigi Gravel, and the 178 of Chuck Doherty. And that's the first round of qualifying this afternoon for the Pro Stocks. We've got 4 more to go, and we'll work on that. If anybody would like to volunteer that for us, we'd appreciate it. Number 37 is Frank Olson Jr. out of Leominster, Massachusetts. He's on the outside of the second row. Flamin' Damon Tavaleris drives the number 6 Monte Carlo. Number 135, Pete Van Dyck out of Fitchburg, is on the outside of row 3. And the number 14, Radical Rick Martin out of North Westport, Massachusetts. As they come around for the start of the second round of qualifying, another 15 laps. Danny Bezanson leads them off in the Nocella Paving number 64. Green flag is out. Here we go. Charlie Russo, the 22J, drops back, had a problem on that restart, on that start. And up front, Bezanson takes off. So Bezanson with 4 car lengths on everybody right now. All right, Sony in the number 31's on the outside, and he gets a little brush there. Flamin' Damon Tavaleris in the number 6. New paint job for Damon this afternoon. And over in turn 4, there we go. Jared Roby in the 29 gets down on the grass. He gets tagged by the number 31. That's Todd Bernasoni. And Todd clipped the 29. So Jared Roby, who had a great year here at Lee USA Speedway, finds himself on the infield grass. And there goes Red's Lawn. Underway. It's our second round of qualifying. First caution for the second round. We've got 2 laps complete. Danny Bezanson leads everybody in the 64. Flamin' Damon Tavaleris there in the number 6. He's itching and raring to go. And here they come on a turn 4. The restart line. The green flag is out. And through turns 1 and 2, 31 back out of the pits. Bezanson still leads. Damon's right there, and here comes number 14, Radical Rick Martin, hard on the number 6's heels. Car 5 dropped the back down to about 4th place, 5th place now on the track. Make that 4th. 37, Frank Olson Jr. He's in 4th place. As we watch the 72 make his way up. Jimmy Kuhn Jr. out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts on board the number 72. Steve Knowlton in the number 41 is on the outside. He's ready to make a move. Knowlton missed practice yesterday. Had some flimsy excuse about getting married. Congratulations to Steve Knowlton, driver of the number 41 Pro Stock. Got married instead of going to the races. I don't know. That's kind of a coin toss, I think. So back up front, Danny Bezanson leads all comers, and Flamin' Damon right there in the number 6. 7 laps are complete. Halfway point on the back straightaway, right about there. Bezanson, Tavaleris, and the number 14 of Radical Rick Martin. 1, 2, and 3 as they go through turns 1 and 2 and enter the back straightaway once again. So settled right down now for the Pro Stocks. 1 caution ought to do this group pretty well. Once again, they're going to start 32 cars in the Down East Drilling Pro Stock National Race. $10,000 to win. That's 150 laps too, boys and girls. That's a long time to be behind the wheel at this track. Bezanson and Tavaleris up front. 14 is third. 72 is fourth. In the 72, Jimmy Kuhn Jr. Moulton tries to make his way up in the 41 now. He's moved all the way up to fifth. Moulton gets around the number 5. This is 12 laps in now. Bezanson, Tavaleris, and the 14 of Rick Martin. And up in turn 2. Number 37 finds himself up against the wall, backwards on the track. Up in turn 2. And we'll catch him on Channel 1 video here. That's the 37 of Fran Coulson Jr. And he gets turned around. Rick Martin starts off row 2 in the number 14. And we pick up the action once again. Here we go. We come up to the restart line in turn 4. On the line, green flag is out. Bezanson and Tavaleris side by side going into turn 1. Tavaleris on the outside. He's looking for the spot. Can he get it? Here we go. Door to door down through turn 2 into the back straightaway into 3. Tavaleris, Bezanson through turn 4. Flamin' Damon Tavaleris takes over the number 1 spot from the number 64 of Danny Bezanson. So Tavaleris in the number 6 up front. Bezanson rides in second. Radical Rick Martin in third. Sideways goes the number 5. He gets a little squirrely but straightens it out. Charlie Russo Jr. in the 22J in the back. He was trying to make a move on Jared Roby in the 29. Checkered flag is out. Flamin' Damon, Danny Bezanson. 14 of Radical Rick Martin. On the outside of row 2 in the car number 79 is Doug Morrow out of it. That's it. Massachusetts. Massachusetts, he rides in the number 80. Car number 40 is Pete Madden out of Middleton, familiar face here at Lee USA Speedway. Chad Chase out of Somerset, Massachusetts in the number 91. And we get ready to start the third round of qualifying in the Downey Sterling Pro Stock Nationals here at Lee USA Speedway. And everybody makes it through turns 1 and 2. Hardest part of a lot of races here at Lee. Pulaski rides in second to the 51, who's taken right off. He's got about 2 car lengths on everybody. There goes the number 7 down into the muck. And he's stuck over here in turn 2. That's going to bring out the caution. He's not going to be able to fire that and get it going. And that's Barry Raymond Jr. in the 7. He does move it along. So the caution does not come out. So Barry Raymond Jr. trying to get out of the way there, and the number 7 up on the back straightaway. He's going to have to come up to speed and move down. And some problems. Cabral in the 66 gets tagged by the 36 of Matt Pepin. Pepin trying to find room on the track and get out of the way to avoid the slow-moving car. And Jay Sands in the 63. He gets tagged and gets pushed back. Five laps are complete. There's the 80 and the 91. 91 Chad Chase. And Steve Kolosky in the 80 as they're pretty much side by side coming off of turn 4. Trying to get around the number 40 of Pete Madden. Madden's got the inside position. He's tough to beat here at Lee USA Speedway. Madden moves all the way up to third. Coming up to the halfway point, past the halfway point. Now we're on lap number 8. Ryan Keith on board the number 51 in the lead. So Keith has led this race right from the start. 91 moving up though. Chad Chase or Chassis out of Somerset, Massachusetts. He's right there on the tail. Pete Madden's in third. Coming up on lap number 11 this time. 4 laps to go for qualifying. The Down East Early Pro Stock Nationals. This is round 3. And nose to tail they go through turns 3 and 4. Chad Chase and Ryan Keith in an all-out battle. 3 laps to go. Can Keith hold him off at the number 51? There's Cabral in the number 66 we see towards the middle of the field. As Bobby Cabral behind the wheel in the number 66. And Steve Kolofsky have been going at it all afternoon. Now Cabral moves up, tries to take away the spot from the number 80. Side by side, a little rubbing going around there in turn 4. Green flag is out. This is it, the last lap for qualifying. And Ryan Keith just needs to stay out of mischief for another half a lap. He comes off of turn 4. Here they come. Ryan Keith takes the checkered flag, followed by the 91 and the 40. 91 is Chad Chase, and of course the 40 is Pete Madden. And that wraps up the 3rd round of qualifying this afternoon for the Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals here at Lee USA Speedway. 74 is Vinny Anarumo out of Swansea, Massachusetts. And in the 01, Wayne Hellowell Sr. Good to have the Hellowell family back in action here at Lee USA Speedway. Paul Richardson brings them up to the start line in turn 4. 4th round of qualifying underway right now at Lee USA Speedway. Richardson and Jimmy McCallum side by side up front for the start of the 4th round of qualifying. See what Richardson can do with Mr. McCallum. A couple of veterans here at Lee USA Speedway and most tracks in New England. These guys have been everywhere and seen just about everything. Probably a few things we haven't even thought of yet. Yellow flag is a couple of cars down in turn 3, down on the nice wet grass down there. Looks like Freddie Scaff in the number 33. He's down below in turn 4. That's Fred Scaff, and it looks like the 02 of Matt Dewey. Lights go off the Grapponi Ford Thunderbird pace car. And here we go. There's Paul Richardson coming into view right now. He's going to set the pace, bring him up to the start line in turn 4. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag is out. Through turns 1 and 2, side by side once again. Richardson pulls away, though, from the hard-charging Jimmy McCallum. Mike Kimball in 3rd. Byron rides in 4th. John Jabrowski in 5th, and the number 25. Our Nova Scotia entry, car number 17, Danny Eddy out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. He's currently riding at about 6th position on the track. In the 01, Wayne Hellowell Sr. He's looking for a spot to bring the 01 up. He's going to get around Mr. Byron. So Richardson and McCallum pretty much run away with it right now. They're about 7-8 car lengths in front of 3rd place driver Mike Kimball in the 08. Kimball's got about 4 places on John Dabrowski, who's in 4th. Danny Eddy is in 5th in the number 17. Jelinas in the M82 is in 6th. Follow the pack through turn 2 into the back straightaway. Here comes Jelinas on the inside of Helliwell. Helliwell shuts the door but gets into the squirrel. He's sideways on the track he goes and down into the grass. He's still got the 01 moving, so let's see if he can get out of that slop. Had a little bit of rain yesterday and the day before, so a little gooey down there. And that keeps the caution from coming out. 6 laps have been completed. Paul Richardson up front after 7. 7.5. The halfway point has been reached. Richardson in the number 38. Jimmy McCallum in the 2X, the Hydro Stop roofing machine. Jimmy McCallum, affectionately known as the Outlaw. I guess it depends on how you say outlaw, whether or not it's affectionate or not. Paul Richardson, number 38, the super modified driver who a year ago could not walk. Came back and had a wonderful season here at the USA Speedway and other tracks right close by. Richardson leads after 10. Things settle down quite a bit right now on the track. There's Jimmy McCallum in the 2X. I guess Jimmy was in the points battle at Thompson. I'm not quite sure how he figured there. He's also done some running down at Seacon. Seacon's got a great big race next weekend. It's the Avery race. The Avery Memorial. I'll get the rest of that for you here in just a little bit. That's quite a time. Mike Kimball still in 3rd. Danny Eddy in the number 17's moving up though. And Eddie's got a sleek looking car there. I wonder if that Pro Stock looks that good after every Friday or Saturday night he runs. Here they come off of turn 4. Dabrowski still in 5th. He rides on board the number 25. Mike Kimball of the 08. It's a new car for Kimball, I believe. White flag comes out for our leaders. Paul Richardson and Jimmy McCallum. And we'll pick them up on the back straightaway. Here comes Paul Richardson, really without a serious threat from McCallum throughout the race. So Richardson takes the checkered flag. Jimmy McCallum's next. Mike Kimball stays out of trouble. He's going to be 3rd. Danny Eddy out of Nova Scotia is 4th, and John Dabrowski rides 5th. So once again, you're finished. Paul Richardson, 38. Jimmy McCallum in the number 2. Mike Kimball is 3rd in the 08. Danny Eddy in the number 17, 4th. Dabrowski in the number 25 came in 5th. Driver information on the 06 missing this afternoon. We'll try to get that for you a little later on so we can acknowledge our drivers. 98 is Dennis Maxfield out of Fitchburg, Massachusetts. On board the number 86 is Alan McClure out of Methuen. And the number 48 is Fred Astel of Westport, Mass. And Matt Weaver in the Bell-Tates Lumber number 69. Matt also a regular here at the USA Speedway. Fifth and final round of qualifying for the Pro Stocks. 2 Consi races coming up for the Pro Stocks. Green flag is out for Chris, our new flag guy here on the stand this afternoon. Kirk Alexander gets off to a good start in the number 11. Everybody through turn 1 and 2. The 48 gets down in the grass. He's backwards on the track right now. 48 Fred Astel is stuck there, and that's going to bring out the caution flag before we get a lap in. So up on turn 2 on Channel 1 video, we see the number 48 backwards on the track. Kirk Alexander brings him up for the restart. Green flag is out. Alexander on his way. Mike Johnson alongside the number 19, but not for long as Alexander gets a heck of a jump. They get through turns 1 and 2. Onto the back straightaway. Alexander with a 3-car length lead. Number 67, Wayne Hallowell Jr. is in second. Mike Johnson rides in third. Dick Houlihan is in fourth in the number 1. And pretty much single file throughout the rest of the field now. Matt Weaver's moved up in the 69. Oh, check that. Weaver's out in the back in the 69. I believe we were looking at the 68. A lot of the numbers have been changed here for scoring purposes here at the USA Speedway. As we said, 65 pro stocks, 64 street stocks are competing. Going to start 32 of them. So some folks are going to get a good glimpse of the races this afternoon, but from the stands. So it's serious business. Kirk Alexander way up in front. Did you see the move on the 48 as he just slid through there, right through the middle? That's Fred Astle out of Westport, Massachusetts. Astle with a good move. We watch him come around turns 2 into the back straightaway. He gets around the number 52. So the 48 has moved all the way up to 8th now. Five laps are complete. A third of the way there. Kirk Alexander's still up front. Hallowell's in second. And look out. There goes the 62 in turn 3. So that brings out the yellow flag. Looks like he's got a flat. That's Roger Raymond out of Bernardston, Massachusetts. We believe in these. No, that's not Roger Raymond. That's the 52 we're looking at there. Sorry, folks. Jimmy Manchester out of Gorham. Jim Manchester has a flat tire on the 52. Took him out of control. And Kirk Alexander moves into view now, the number 11. As the pace car makes its way to the infield. Restart comes on lap number 6. Here we go. That's not going to do it. So we try it again. Kirk Alexander on the pole. He sets the pace in the number 11. Let's see what happens this time. There we go. Alexander gets a good start. Hallowell Jr. right with him, though, in the number 67. Here we go through turns 1 and 2. Alexander maintains. And over in turn 2, look out, the 48, the 69, Matt Weaver gets spun, or spins rather. 06 got a little tag there. And the 48's got a flat down on the back straightaway in turn 4. And there's another car, and oh, look out, up in turn 4. So Matt Weaver and company. Yellow came out for the 44 of Eric Leclerc. That's what the initial caution is for. And that's Dennis Maxfield on top of Matt Weaver there. So that'll be a few minutes taking that apart. The officials are over there making sure everybody's okay. So Maxfield is out. Of course, you can put as much money up as you want. Kirk Alexander leads him around. Here we go. This is lap number 6, your restart. And they're underway. The 4th time I believe we've started this race. Restarted the race anyways. Green flag is out. Everybody through turns 1 and 2 without any problems. So far, so good. Into the back straightaway. Kirk Alexander, Wayne Hallowell Jr., Mike Johnson, 1, 2, and 3 through turns 3 and 4. Kimball's in 5th. And check that. Make that number 89 is in 5th. 89 of Barry Gray out of Belchertown, Massachusetts. Gray comes from Monadnock Speedway. Could be, I believe he finished 2nd in points this year. Watch the action as they come out almost 3 wide off of turn 4. Into the front straightaway and through turns 1 and 2. 8 laps are in. Johnson still rides in 3rd in the number 19. Kirk Alexander still leads all comers. Wayne Hallowell Jr. in 2nd. There's Mike Johnson, the Saxonville USA sponsored machine. Johnson Lumber on board too. Hallowell Jr. there in 2nd. He gets right up on that number 11 through the turns. And here he goes again. Kirk Alexander wisely getting out of the way now. So he gets his foot in it. Alexander with a kind of a mixed review of racing this year. Very consistent. Didn't really set the world on fire. It's good to see him out here leading this qualifying race right now with 11 laps complete. Coming up on lap 12. LOL Jr.'s in second. Then it's a long way back to number 19 and Mike Johnson in third. Barry Gray rides in fourth. As we said, Gray's out of Monadnock. And the number one is Dickie Houlihan out of Berkeley, Massachusetts. His home track is Thompson Speedway. He's the 1996 Thompson Winston Racing Series Pro Stock champion, also winner of last year's Oktoberfest Pro Stock race here at Lee USA Speedway. So we'll be seeing him up front, and he's right there in the one right now. White flag is out. This is it, the last lap. And here comes Kirk Alexander, guaranteeing himself a good starting spot. Alexander, LOL Jr., Mike Johnson, then Barry Gray, and Dick Houlihan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That completes the first round of qualifying sessions for the Pro Stocks. Now we're going to get a look at the Street Stocks. They're out here for 5 qualifying rounds. That is Ryan Shepard. Number 52, Billy Plord out of Barrington, New Hampshire. And the number 96, Bobby Merrill out of Amesbury. 24, we're still looking for driver information on. Paul Duranian from Acton, Massachusetts on board the 08. In the 155 is Kurt Hewins. As we get ready to go racing here for the Street Stocks first round of qualifying, and the green flag comes out. And here we go. Jeff White, everybody bunched up through turns 1 and 2, 3 abreast now. And everybody makes it out of there. Richard Long in the 78 got hung out to dry there in turn 4. So 78 and 4, that's Steve Jackson. Jackson and Long get tangled up, and they get going again, and that keeps the caution from coming out. Jackson maintains the number 4, he keeps it moving. Here comes the rest of the field through turns 3 and 4. Jeff White still leads in the number 29. And here we go. 17 got it hooked up with the another one of our drivers out here. And let's see if that brings out the caution. They're going to keep it running. Got some traffic down there. He's got to keep that nose on that car end. Look at the number on the car as soon as he pulls around. That's the 18, number 18 of Fulton Mountain. So Fulton and 17 hook up. And Eddie McDonald's still on the track moving around. Racing accident as it did just get a little crowded in there. We've got 4 laps complete, a third of the way there. 12 laps to qualify for the Street Stocks. Halfway there. So the 29's fallen all the way back to about 5th spot now after leading for a couple of laps. Richard Lawrence up front in the 78. In second rides the 24, we believe. And he charges up to the front. Ken Haley on board the number 24. As he takes over the lead for Richard Long. So Haley, Jackson. Ryan Shepherd on board the number 10. He rides in second now as he goes around Jackson. And he does it, so that's good for second spot. That move for position. White flag is out for Ken Haley in the number 24. Heck of a lead on the rest of the field. Long way back to number 2. So Ken Haley takes the checkered flag. Trouble up on the back straightaway. Number 10 is second, and 4 of Steve Jackson is third. Ryan Shepherd finished second. So Eddie McDonald's up against the back straightaway wall. We'll get a shot of that on Channel 1 video. And it looks like Bob Merrill. So Jackson and Merrill in the 96 are stopped up against the wall. And the 17 looks like he's got a little damage there. Ready to go racing for the street stocks. Second round of qualifying for the street stocks. They run in their feature race for $2,000 this afternoon. But first, they got to qualify. 30 cars will make the field. 2 starts, 2 provisionals on the start, and we got problems already. That's the 09, and Myra Fowler pulled it out. Atta girl, Myra. Not a problem for the number 31 veteran driver here at Lee USA Speedway. And up against the walls of 14 in turn 4. So already some hard action. Got a little problem there, and they got the yellow flag out already. So the 14, we don't know who's in that car. Another new driver here to Lee USA Speedway, trying to qualify to get the big money this afternoon. He's got problems here, and that's going to bring out Skip's Towing or A1 Towing or one of the many volunteer tow truck services we have here this afternoon. Here we go. Restart line at turn 4. Now they got it. Green flag comes out. 1 lap have already been completed in the second round of qualifying for the street stocks. And all the pressure is on the number 49 right now. Everybody bunched up and paired up going through the back straightaway. Here comes the deuce on the inside. The number 2, Dave Mountain. He's already moved up 4 spots. And they come out high off of turn 4 through the front straightaway back into turns 1 and 2. Third all the way back, 4th all the way back is side-by-side racing. Myra Fowler in the first row, the 31 and the 7. Scott Zielinski alongside. Zielinski's on the outside. Myra knows where to go. She cuts the groove on the inside in the 31. Here comes the deuce, Dave Mountain on the inside, and look out, there's going to be a problem. And then it happens in turn 2. Mountain gets through it okay. Number 7 has a little problem, as does the 09 of Michael Davis. 14 avoids that. Scott Zielinski, and the number 7 is stuck on the track in turn 2. So 7 and 09. Michael Davis in the 09. Scott Zielinski rides in the 7. Zielinski out of the car now. And he looks it over to see what kind of damage there is. And obviously, Tyrone in the 49 leads him up to the line once again. And here we go. Green flag is out. Tyrone A.J. Began. Began's worked his way up from the 6th starting position all the way up to number 2. Makes it through turn 2. Myra Fowler holds steady in 3rd. There goes A.J. Began takes over the lead from Carl Tyrone in the 49. So the 49 down to second. Myra Fowler rides in third. Hans Meyer coming up. He's in fifth in the number 12. 27 putting the pressure on right now on Myra Fowler. Dave Mountain looks to move up in the number 2. He's right behind the number 27. There's Hans Meyer on the outside of the number 31 of Myra Fowler. Hans Meyer's in the number 12. He's worked his way up real well. And contact between the 27 and the 12. Dave Mountain takes advantage of that and slips under. So Mountain is up to 5th spot now. There goes the 27 in front of the 2. Nobody gets hurt except the 27. The 89 finds him. So the number 89 finds the 27, and the 27's got some problems. Caution flag comes out, lap number 6. Here we go with A.J. Began leading the way. Single file restart comes on lap number 6 here at Lee USA Speedway. There we go, green flag is out. That's designed to keep everybody settled down. And everybody stays pretty much single file on the track. A.J. Began, Carl Tyrone, Myra Fowler. Then Rob Wilcox in the number 8. Hans Meyer's next in the number 12. Just 4 to go for the Streeters. And here comes Wilcox on the inside of the 31 of Myra Fowler. Wilcox takes the spot away. So Myra's stuck up on the outside now. That's an 84, rather. We'll check that. We'll call him Howie Dietz in the 84. That's not Rob Wilcox in the number 8. That's Howie Dietz in the 84, up to 3rd. 2 laps to go. So Dietz rides in 3rd. Carl Tyrone is 2nd. A.J. Began still showing the way. Myra Fowler's in 4th. Hans Meyer coming up now in the number 12. He's on the outside of the 31. Hans Meyer looking to gain position here in a better starting spot. And Myra Fowler keeps it going. 1 lap to go. Here comes A.J. Began off of turn 3 and 4, and checkered flag time for A.J. A.J. Began, Carl Tyrone, Howie Dietz, Myra Fowler, Hans Meyer, Dave Mountain. Ron Bolick leads everybody off in car number 95 this afternoon for the start of our 3rd qualifying race. Mike Field is on the outside of row number 1 in the number 19. And the number 69 is Ken Thompson. In the number 60 is Joe Denny. Car number 42, George Jackson back in action here at the USA Speedway. In the number 99 is George Philbrick out of Dover, New Hampshire. Chuck Doherty on board the number 13 Street Stock. And the number 1, car number 8 is Rob Wilcox out of Londonderry. Ed Sharon in the number 47. And we got green flag racing here for the Street Stock. Burlick up in front in the number 95. Gets a little contact from the number 19 of Mike Field. 1 lap complete. All bunched up 2nd all the way through the rest of the field. 3rd through the rest of the field. As the 19 rides in 2nd. 69 is in 3rd. 60 in 4th. Joe Denny on board the number 60. 2 laps are complete. There's George Philbrick in the number 99. George Probably the winner of the Tough Luck Award again this year here at Lee. Brought his pro stock out and had some problems and got hit and was hitting things and trying to keep it together. Then, of course, when he went to the street stock, had a couple of fire problems, too. That pretty much put him out of the races for the rest of the year. Good to see George Filbert back, though, in the 99, currently running in 5th spot here at Lee USA Speedway. Looks like he's got that all ironed out now, as it's running very well. So Filbert puts the pressure on the number 60. On board the 60 is Joe Denny. There goes Filbert on the outside. The 69 now. This is for third. 69 is on the inside. There goes the 13 of Chuck Doherty. Doherty gets by. He's up to third place now. I think Doherty might be running in both of these races, the pro stock and the street stocks. In the 69, Kenny Thompson, he's riding currently in third. Make that fourth. George Filbert in fifth. Here comes the 86. No driver information on the 86. He's coming up to 6th place now. For 2nd place now, here comes the 13 of Chuck Doherty. Doherty on the outside in car number 13. Doherty takes a spot if he can bring it down low enough, and he's got it. That's good for 2nd. 8 laps complete, 4 to go. Ron Boldick, Haverhill, Massachusetts, up front in the number 95. Boldick, a regular driver here at the USA Speedway on Friday nights. And George Jackson almost loses it with the 42, but he maintains control as he comes off of turn 2. There's Boldick up in front. This is for lap number 10 now. On the inside, here comes the move from the number 13, Chuck Doherty. Doherty looked on the inside off of turn 4. Now on the outside of turn 2. Trying anything he can to get around the number 95 of Ron Boldick. Doherty, opportunity missed. Boldick down low in the number 95. Doherty on the inside. Little tag, you're it to the number 95 from the 13. 1 lap to go. Boldick and Doherty 1 and 2, and it's a race to the finish for these two drivers in the street stock division. $2,000 up for grab. You want the best starting spot possible of 32 cars. Boldick first, Doherty second. The number 19 of Mike Field is third. Filbert is fourth. And the 86 crossed the line in fifth. We're ready for the start of the 4th round of qualifying for the street stocks here at the USA Speedway down East Drilling Pro Stock National Weekend underway. Green flag is out. Let's watch it go through turns 1 and 2. And everybody makes it in good shape. Wayne Poland in the 97 on the outside. He's making a bid for the early lead. Tried to take that away from the 55. Make that to 66. Tough to read these numbers sometimes when they change them around. So Poland once again on the outside. Lee Weldy's right behind in the 04. Weldy, the 4 feature wins this year here at the USA Speedway. He had again another street stock championship for Weldie. He's going on the outside now. Weldie can get around, no problem at all, and he takes over second position. Coming up on lap number 4, Weldie on the move as he tries to get around Wayne Poland. Weldie coming off of turn 4. This is good for the lead. So Lee Weldie takes over. Car in front of him is a lap car, or about to become a lap car. That's number 49. 98, some obvious problems as he's down low on the track and almost gets tagged. And Bo Green almost became the hood ornament for the number 98. As the 98 just completing the laps. He may want to reconsider it. Yeah, he looks like he's bringing up the 98 up to speed. So Lee Weldie up in front in the 04. We're 7 laps in. 97 runs in second. There comes the 45 towards the end of the field. 45 of the 74. 74 is Jerry Sperry. 45, we don't have that driver information as of yet. 9 laps are complete, just 3 to go. Lee Weldie doing a great job, about 10 car lengths in front of everybody else. There goes the 50 down on the grass in the front straightaway here. He keeps it going, gets it back up on the track, but unable to keep it up there. Caution is out. Lee Weldie will bring him around up to the restart line in turn 4. Weldie will set the pace. Weldie with a good restart, gets a jump on just about everybody. Out in front of Wayne Poland he goes. Poland rides in second. 36 still trying to hang on to third, but he's going to be challenged right off the bat. White flag comes out for Lee Weldie and company. A little tag from the 26. That's Pete Fernandez letting his presence be known as each looks under the 36 and tries to go and doesn't get anywhere. Bo Green right behind in the 93. All bunched up, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Weldie's up front, 97 is second, 36 trying for third if he can hang on. 49 climbs right on top of the 70. Weldie takes a checkered flag, 97 is second, 36 is third. And an exciting finish for the street stocks. Comes out for the final round of qualifying for the Street Stocks. Pro Stocks Consolations are coming up next. But first, we've got 12 laps to do here. And right off the bat, everybody trying to get up to the number 1 spot. The 38 all the way up front. 3 abreast in turns 3 and 4. Something's going to break. And everybody gets through. Can you believe? Oh, up against the wall goes the number 70. That's got to hurt. So 70 loses a wheel, and the 81 down on the grass. So the 70, what a new driver here at the USA Speedway, just figured out you cannot go 3 abreast coming off of turn 4. Hits the wall hard, but he's out of the car, and he's okay. So that's a heck of a way to learn that lesson. And we'll hope to see him back out here a little later on if there's not too much damage to the number 70 street stock. in the 38, rather. And already a challenge to Frog up front. And the 69 tries to work his way underneath. That's Ken Thompson in the 69, so he takes over the lead. Third place goes to number 80 so far. That's Steve Borges. Number 92 riding in fourth. That's Chad Tremblay. So he makes a bid for third, coming into turns 3 and 4. 92 takes over third, so 80 back a spot, and the 174 on the way up. Ken Thompson up in front with a 5-6 car length lead, 69 over everybody else. Thompson, then it's the 92. 92 is driven by Chad Tremblay, another new driver here. Joe Foughton in the number 38. He rides in third. 174 is in fourth. And the number 80 is in fifth for the time being. 121 of Mitch Wendell working his way up. He's on the inside. Kind of pushes the 80 out of the way. So Wendell takes over fifth spot. 8 laps complete for the street stocks. Final round of qualifying. Pro Stock Consolation Racing coming up next. It's the 5th annual Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals here at the USA Speedway on Channel 1 Video. Follow the field coming off of turn 4. Back into turn 1. 9 laps are done. 3 to go. Big lead by the number 69 of Kenny Thompson. With no problems whatsoever. Just 2 laps to go. That could be taken in. Let's see out. We'll double check our driver information for you. White flag is out. And the checkered flag comes out. For the 69, Kenny Thompson is first. '92 is second, 38 third, and 174 finished fourth, and looks like the 121 of Mitch Wendell finished fifth. Thanks to Ron Dyer for feeding the very hungry staff in the Scorers Tower this afternoon, plus the announcer and the race director. Ready for the start of the race. 20 laps, consolation race for the Pro Stocks. And here we go, up to the line of turn 4. Green flag comes out. Doherty spins the tires on the 178 and gets it moving. Everybody through turns 1 and 2. Doherty up front in the 178, but challenged already by the number 80. Steve Kolofsky out of Rutland, Massachusetts. He's on the outside. Dick Houlihan in second. 48 comes up in third. laps complete. Houlihan all the way up to second place now. He vies for first. On the inside of the 178, here comes Houlihan. Houlihan, Doherty, side by side. They enter turn 3. In through 3, through 4, into the front stretch. And the yellow flag comes out for Charlie Russo, the 22J. Back in turn 4. The 24 is involved too. 24, Todd Patnote out of West Swansea, Massachusetts. He was involved there. 3 laps are complete. Charlie Russo Jr. in the 22J. 3 laps are in, 17 to go. Pull 5 people out of this qualifier for the Consi race. 5 people will go to the big show. Doherty on the pole in the 178. Comes up to the restart line in turn 4. Here we go. Green flag is out. 178's got a screaming motor and it gets off to a great restart. Houlihan comes up on the outside now. Dick Houlihan tries to find a spot in the middle. Can he do it? The 48 is right there and says no. So Fred Astle in the 48, he's hanging on to second place. Houlihan's looking to get in there. All bunched up in front. There goes Doherty. Doherty's got a problem with the 178. The 48 comes up on the inside. Fred Astle in the number 48 takes over the lead. Phil Burrell Jr. in the M80. He's in second. Phil Burrell Jr., of course, a regular here at Lee Speedway. He moves up to second spot. Doherty down to 4th now. Here comes the 80. And in the middle of the field, everybody wants up. Norm Wren there in the A1. He's on the inside of Doherty now. This is for 4th spot. Norm Wren has 4th spot all locked up. Doherty down to 5th. Houlihan down to 6th place. Riding up front, Fred Astle. Phil Burrell Jr. is in second. Car number 80, Steve Kolofsky out of Rutland, Massachusetts, a regular at Star Speedway. He rides in 3rd. Norm Wren's in 4th. On the inside, here comes Dick Houlihan on the inside of the car 178. Houlihan out of Berkeley, Massachusetts. Winston Racing Series Pro Stock champion at Thompson Speedway. Also winner of last year's Oktoberfest Pro Stock race. And he's putting out a great show. Car number 5. We're not sure who's in that car. We're still waiting driver information before our feature. He's going to figure into the mix if he stays up front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all figured out. Car 5 in 6th spot. He's going to have to do better than that to get into the big show. Todd Patnote's in the number 24. He's in 7th. Watching Norm Wren right now. Wren doing battle against car number 80 of Steve Kolofsky. Kolofsky, Norman Wren, 3rd and 4th on the track. Dickie Houlihan is in 5th. 13 laps are complete. Just 7 to go. Last chance to qualify for the Down East Drilling Pro Stock National. $10,000 to win show, 150 laps, but you got to get through this first. That's 14 laps complete. Still up front, Fred Astle out of Westport, Massachusetts, in the number 48. A regular at Thompson Speedway. It's a Raleigh Lindblad car. 15 laps are in. Caution comes out on the track for car number 92 up in turn 3. Oh, and there goes car number 5. He gets tagged. And the 92, and a mess up now all of a sudden in the corners. Norm Wren up against the wall, the 37 pulling around. 37 is Fran Colson Jr. 92 is Kevin Blackmore out of East Swansea. Fred Astle leads everybody around in the number 48. Pace car makes its way to the infield. Astle in the 48 sets the pace. Enter turn 3 into 4. Restart line on turn 4. Here we go. And green flag is out. Astle, Steve Kalofsky in the number 80. Houlihan's in 3rd. Charlie Russo in the 22J in 4th. 24, Todd Pecknote on the West Swansea going to pile up in turn 4. Everybody gets together. There's Dickie Byron up there, most notably in the 34. Caution comes out. 63 is Jay Sands. Pace car to the infield. Restart comes on lap number 15. And we're ready to go with Fred Astle on the pole position and ready to lead him off. Here we go. Green flag is out. Astle, Steve Kalofsky. Already problems in turn 1. 24 down on the grass. Keeps it moving though. He's going to have to get out of the way. And he does. He gets the engine fired and he's moving along. Back up front to our leaders. Here we go out of turn 4. 48, 80. Dickie Houlihan's in the 1. Houlihan going for second place now with the number 1. Can't do it there. The 80 gets right around him. Steve Kalofsky in the number 80. That's good for second. Charlie Russo in 4th in the 22J. Car number 5, Victor Johnson. He's in 5th. Only 5 go to the big show from this race. 17 laps in. Coming up on 2 to go. Astle out of Westport, Massachusetts. Driver at Lee Speedway. Leads everybody around. Needs to stay out of mischief for another lap and a half. Astle, Steve Kalofsky, Dickie Houlihan, Charlie Russo, and Victor Johnson. Johnson getting picked off right now by Fran Coulson in the number 37. Coulson's got the inside track. This is for 5th. Checkered flag comes out. Here they come. Fred Astle's 1. 80 is 2nd. Houlihan 3rd. Charlie Russo 4th. 37 was 5th. And those drivers are going to the show. Fran Coulson Jr. in the number 37. He's out of Leominster, Massachusetts. Fran Coulson Jr. finished 5th. He runs at Monadnock, veteran of many race seasons. And he's going to the big show. So there you go. Those first 5 drivers. We'll see them in the Down East Drilling Pro Stock National 150 lap race for $10,000. Steve Norton leads them all off in the number 41. Mr. Norton got married yesterday. Congratulations, Steve, and what a great wedding present if he can get into the big race and win a lot of money for his new bride. John Dabrowski gets a really, really big jump in the number 25. Probably a little bit too big. And problems in turn 2. Oh, my goodness. Everybody banged up. There are about 4 or 5 cars involved. As apparently they didn't see the yellow come out for the restart. Norton jumped that restart. Rather, Norton did not jump the restart. John Dabrowski got ahead in the number 25. Ooh, and look at the problems on the number 41. So Richard Brown stuck up against the wall. And Norton's got a problem with the 41, missing a lot of metal there. And he's not too happy about that. You can't blame him. It is too, isn't it? Ooh, that's scary. But right now, let's go racing. We pick up the action on Channel 1 Video. John Dabrowski has another shot at it on number 25. Our last consolation race for the Pro Stocks. Here we go. Dabrowski does it this time, and the green flag is out. Let's follow the action through turns 1 and 2. Everybody grouped up side by side, but no problems. Now there's Norman for the lead. He gets around Dabrowski, no problem at all. And down on the grass goes a car in turn 4. And everybody around him. Looks like Dickie, was that Dick Byron? That's the number 30. And That's Bobby Ball in the number 30, the REB racing machine. He gets the number 30 fired up and keeps it moving. Norm Wren takes over the lead from John Jabrowski. Third spot belongs right now to number 79. And they're pretty much single file first through about 10th spot on the track. Doug Morrow out of Assett, Massachusetts on board the number 79. He's in third. Bucky Demers at 26 is fourth. There's the number 20 we're watching right now, Richard Brown out of Rugby. That's the JB Bagel sponsored machine, the Bagel Mobile of Richard Brown. Freddie Scaff on the outside of number 33. That's an M82 on the inside. It took us a while to figure that one out too. That's Larry Gelinas in the M82. He's right and back of Brown. Freddie Scaff is on the outside. All the racing in the mid and in the back of the field. Moving up, Jared Roby's on the outside of the number 29. He's going for position. Roby right now at about 7th spot on the track, as he's on the inside of the 02 of Matt Dewey out of Seekonk, Massachusetts. There's Brown and Scaff. Scaff finally breaks loose in the Napa-sponsored number 33. That's for 8th spot. Dewey in the 02. Dewey currently riding in 5th. He hangs on to that position. He's going to the big show. Jared Roby moving up in the number 29. Roby looks to the inside, doesn't do anything there. Got to get around the number 77. Jeff Caruso is in the number 77 this afternoon here at the USA Speedway. There's Freddie Scaff once again in the 33. Coming up to the halfway point, this time across the stripe. Drivers pretty much got this figured out now. Here comes Roby on the inside again. He looks, can't do anything there. Roby, a rookie this year, had a pretty good year. Should be very pleased with his outings here at the USA Speedway. Did everything he set out to do. Looks to get on the inside, decides not to try it there. Back into turn 3. A little tag there on the number 77 though, as the 77 pulls ahead. 11 laps complete. Jared Roby in the number 29. In the 06 right behind him is Jeff Crowley. Crowley got a little front end damage on the left side of that car. You see Crowley there. Matt Dewey, Bucky Demers, 3rd and 4th. Make that 4th and 5th. And Roby gets under the number 29. Roby in the 29 rider gets under the number 77. So Roby good for 6th spot now. And he's got a little bit of catching up to do if he's going to catch up to Matt Dewey and take away that final starting spot that this consolation race will bring. And the 5th annual Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals, $10,000 to win. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of water wells, too. They get bunched up here towards the middle of the field in 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th position. Freddie Scaff bringing up the 10th position in the 33. 16 laps are complete. Norman Wren in the 1M, he's up front. John Jabrowski hanging on to 2nd. In the number 79. Take a look at our cheat sheets here and try to figure out who all these new drivers are here at Lee USA Speedway. They come up to the big shows. We saw Doug Morrow out of Assett, Massachusetts. He's in the 79. 41 back in business. That's Steve Moulton. Moulton just came out of the pit, so he's not a factor in the race. Moulton's quite a few laps down in the 41, unfortunately. Norm Wren's up front. John Jabrowski's in 2nd. Takes the white flag. 1 lap to go. Bucky Demers is in 3rd. 79 is in 3rd. Bucky Demers is in 4th. Matt Dewey is in 5th. Jared Roby is in 6th. Here they come. Across the finish line. Here we go. Norm Wren, John Dabrowski, 79, 26, and 02. 79 is Doug Morrow. Jeff Crawley, and then Matt Dewey. Matt Dewey gets the last qualifying spot for the Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals in the 02. That sets up the entire field for the Pro Stocks. In the number 121. Then Bo Green in the number 93. And Bobby Hagar in the number 90. '74 is Jerry DiGasperi. He's in row number 4. Pace car into the infield. They're ready to go racing for the straight stocks. This is a consolation race. And the start line is up on turn 4, drivers. Here they come. Green flag is out, and we're underway. All bunched up through turns 1 and 2, side by side. Here we go. 3 abreast on the back straightaway, and the 121 backs out of that wisely. 3 abreast. We saw what happened earlier with that. And you can do it, but it's probably not recommended. The number 94, Randy Dockman, leads everybody around. He leads after 1. The 121 is next. That's Mitch Wendell. He's in second spot. Car number 86 rides in third. Gary Gaudette is 4th. Hans Meyer, the number 12, is 5th. There's Hans trying to find some room, but he gets edged out of the way by the number 90. Everybody under Hans Meyer. Look at him go. So Hans has got a flat tire on that number 12. That's not going to help the cause. He stops the car on the track. Hans stops the car on the track. He's looking for the yellow flag so he can go in and fix his tire. So Hans is going to get put a lap down for bringing out the caution flag. So Randy Dockman gets him going early, brings him up to speed, up to the line in turn 4. Here we go. Dockman and Mitch Wendell lead the pack through turns 1 and 2. Gary Gaudette's riding in third. Wendell all the way around. Can he do it? Yes, he takes over for the number 94, but he goes hard into the corner and he gets up high. That gives another shot to the 94. Let's see what Wendell can do here going back into turn 1. 4 laps are complete. Everybody gets through single file. Eddie McDonald up against the wall. In the number 17 in turn 2, and Gary Gaudette in the 94 tangle. So Randy Dockman and Gary Gaudette get tangled up. Yellow flag comes out. The flag was for the 17 of Eddie McDonald. Barrington, New Hampshire. Talk to the good folks up there. If you've got water problems of any sort, build a new house, it'll drill you a new well, and something will last you forever. Well, on that later, let's get back to the racing action right now. Mitch Wendell starts along. Here we go. Green flag is out. Everybody single file through turns 1 and 2. Mitch Wendell's got the upper hand in the number 121. The number 94 is Randy Dockman. He's in good shape after that tangle up with Gary Gaudette, with Bo Green. Kevin Kimball's in the number 86. In the number 90, Bobby Hagar. He's in 4th place. And for the time being, in the number 6 is Stacy Moulton. So those are your first 5 cars with 6 laps in, halfway there. Bo Green comes back out in the number 93. Seven laps are complete. The street stocks, $2,000. That's a heck of a payday. But first they got to get there. 6 in the 90, nose to tail. This is for 4th and 5th. Of course, the better you finish, the 6 lets up just a little bit. That was Stacy Moulton got off of that a little bit. You can actually see the 90 drop back after Stacy stopped pushing him a little. So Stacy Moulton's right there hanging on to position, though, but challenged right off the bat. This is for 5th. This is car number 40. Rich Rossi in the 40 takes over 4th position. Make that 5th position. Watch the 90 now. 90's in 4th spot. Rossi tries to move up from 5th. White flag comes out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. The 80 and Steve Jackson in the 4 get problems. And the 12 of Hans Meyer stuck up on turn 2. Coming out of turn 4, yellow is out. So no checkered flag. Car up against the wall. Here's the 40 of Rich Rossi. Look for your top 5. Those are the ones that are going to make to the big show. $2,000 to win when we run their feature. Up to the restart line in turn 4 we go. So the number 60... The number 60 had his own race going there for a few minutes. Jumped up from about the 12th spot, so he's not going to count. So keep your eye on 121.94, 86, 90, and 6. Here we go. Checkered flag comes out. 121.94, 86, 90, and 6. Last car to qualify, the car number 6. And car number 60 did not qualify. Car 60 did not qualify, as he jumped about 4 spots on that restart.
Pick up the action on Channel 1 video. Dave Mountain, the Deuce. Where you go battle. Last year, I believe it was Joe Mountain.
Brother. Here we go. Green flag is out. Let's watch him get through turns 1 and 2. Not nearly as bunched up as they were in the start of the first consolation race. Everybody makes it through. Dave Mountain off to a good start. Billy Plord's in second, right behind him in the number 52. Plord had an exceptional year in the McDonald's sponsored number 52 street stock here at the USA Speedway. Billy finished second place. 17 starts, 1 feature win, 9 top 5s. He was always there. As we pick through the rest of the field, there's the number 91 street stock. Another new driver here at Lee USA Speedway. That's Ian Thompson. Ian's been here. Ian's worked on a couple of crews, as a matter of fact. I'm not sure if he used to race or not. And 42, that looks like G.I. George Jackson's got a little problem with the 42. Action Jackson up against the wall. That might cause the caution to come out, and it does. So Dave Mountain retains the lead in the Deuce, but Action Jackson, George had problems with the 42. And here we go, green flag is out, good restart. Dave Mountain, and it looks like Rob Wilcox in the 8 on the inside. This is for the lead. And Mountain gets the number 1 spot taken away. So the 8 takes it away. We believe that to be Rob Wilcox. And all the way to the back of the field, we've got racing action going on. We've got 3 abreast through turn 4. We'll see how they all come out. Here they come. They settle things down now. So 5 laps are complete. Coming up on the halfway point right now. Halfway point now. Wilcox in the 8. Here comes Action Jackson in the number 42. He's back out on the track. Wilcox, David Mountain, Billy Plord, 1, 2, and 3. Jackson's down a couple of laps. Rob Wilcox leads over Dave Mountain. Wilcox, Mountain, Billy Plord. Then we go to the 45. 45 is Oscar Leclerc. He's in 4th. And car number 14 rides in 5th. That's Tommy Fuller in the car number 14. Fuller, of course, a late model driver here at Lee USA Speedway. I don't believe we knew that earlier, but we found out. Boys, you can change divisions, but you can't hide. 9 laps complete right now. Oscar Leclerc, Tom Fuller. The 45 and the 14. Just a couple of laps to go. White flag comes out for our leaders, Robbie Wilcox and David Mountain. And there's your leaders. Dave Mountain tries to come back, but no problem. Second's a good starting spot. So it's Rob Wilcox. David Mountain is in 2nd. Billy Plord is 3rd. Oscar Leclerc, Tom Fuller. That's your top 5. Tom Fuller, the late model driver here at Lee USA Speedway, qualifying and taking the last qualifying spot away to start in the show. So congratulations to our top 5 winners. And of course all the crews and the drivers that have traveled from all over New England and the eastern seaboard and parts of Canada and all over the place for being here at New Hampshire's Center of Speed, Lee USA Speedway, the fastest third mile over track anywhere in New England. High banks, long straightaways make for exciting racing here at Lee USA Speedway. 35 cars start in the field. $10,000 purse up for grabs. These are the best pro stock drivers anywhere in New England. You can see them on a regular basis every Friday night here at Lee USA Speedway. A Winston Racing Series continues here at Lee USA Speedway. For 1998, closed out the series. There's your track champion, Bobby Gahan, set to take the green flag in the Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals. Green flag is out from his dad. Ernie Gahan drops the green flag to Bobby Gahan. And here we go. Everybody through turns 1 and 2. 35 cars in the field. $10,000 to win. Gahan challenged all the way from the start. He's going to have a mirror full all afternoon long. Wayne Helliwell Jr.'s in 2nd in the number 67. And power up in turn 2. Cars scatter. Brings out the caution flag. Looked like initially about 10 cars involved in that melee up there as we got 1 lap under caution, 1 lap in before the caution. There's Freddie Scaff, the Napa-powered number 33, Bucky Demers in the number 26. Heavy damage to the car facing our camera angle here. We can't get the number. There, he's going to roll it down. I believe that's the number 79, and that's Doug Morrow out of Massachusetts. 1 lap complete, 149 to go. Money in for grabs. Up to the line, the restart line and start line in turn 4. Green flag is out. Side by side they go. Wayne Helliwell Jr., Bobby Gahan. Gahan's going to have to get down there low and stay down there and shut the door on Helliwell. And he does just that, but Wayne Helliwell takes off like a rocket ship. Wayne Helliwell Jr. out in front of the favorite, Bobby Gahan. And Gahan's got a wheel down underneath. Helliwell came down, and Helliwell goes for a ride. Pile up in turn 4. Everybody scatters. And a bunch of cars tangled up. Everybody breaking loose. Cabral gets his number 66 fired and moving along. Cleanup crew truck is out now. Here we go for the restart on lap number 2. Bobby Gahan on the pole position. Here we go. Everybody out to pick off number 1. That's going to be Bobby Gahan tonight. They've got his number, and they want it. And they want the big number. That's $10,000. Gahan leads them all around the track through 3 and 4. Here we go. We get another lap in. No caution. Very good. That's the way we do it. So Gahan out in front. Number 91. That's Chad Chase. He's in second. There's Danny Bazanson, the number 64 Nocella paving machine. We watch him work his way up through the field. Currently running about 7th position on the track right now. 4 laps are completed. The Downey's drilling Pro Stock Nationals. 150 laps. Green flag laps. Yellows do not count. The yellow laps do not count. Plenty of time to get this race in. Conversations underway on the street stock race right now. When and if they are unable to hold this tonight, when they will hold it, probably Oktoberfest Saturday in a couple of weeks. There's Bazanson still in the number 64. He comes off at turn 4. On the outside of him in the number 51 is Ryan Keith. Keith drew for, I believe he redrew, and he got the 10th starting position. Not exactly the best, but it beats the heck out of starting in the rear of the field. You saw the number 11, Kirk Alexander. 1M is Norman Wren. He comes off at turn 4. Mike Johnson there in the number 19. Bobby Cabral in the number 66. 22J belongs to Charlie Russo right behind the 66. And there's Cabral and Johnson now. There's Russo on the inside of Mike Johnson in turn 3. And he goes way low, Russo does. Mike Kimball in the 08. Kimball keeps it moving. And that looks like Dick Houlihan. Charlie Russo's got problems with the 22J. He's into the infield for pit. So Russo, the first car to make a pit stop tonight. Mike Kimball is the second car. He's going in the 08, right behind him. I believe that's him coming in now. Bobby Gahan leads all comers. Richardson's all the way up to 3rd. We've got our onboard camera on the number 50 New England Sports Network sponsored machine. Paul Richardson up to 3rd. Richardson and Gahan have been going at it all year long. Richardson narrowly missed out winning the track championship here at the USA Speedway. Gahan took it away. Last year's winner Tom Quinney Jr. not racing for the 1997 season here at Lee. Quinney came in 2nd or 3rd last year for 10 grand. No, I'm sorry, he wrecked. So I don't believe he finished in the money. There's Bobby Cabral, the number 66. So the flames belching out of the exhaust. At number 17 cars from Nova Scotia. That's Danny Eddy out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. He picked up a couple of $100 for traveling the furthest. Yellow flag comes out on the track. Car up on turn 4, up against the wall. So caution comes out for the 3rd time. And that's the 02. It looks like he's going to have a flat. Matt Dewey on the Seacon. So 12 laps are in. Pace car makes its way to the infield. Let's go racing, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We get the restart on lap number 12. Bobby Gahan leads them off. Here they come. Green flag. Everybody makes it through turns 1 and 2 and across the back straightaway now. Matt Dewey's got his tire fixed. He's going to be in the way. Pile up in turn 4. A couple of cars involved. That's the 74. That's going to bring out the caution right off the get-go. And once again, Bobby Gahan having to hold off all the traffic and then suffer through all these restarts. He can't get a good head of steam going. Green flag. Coming up on lap number 14, Gahan still leads him. Gahan, Chad Chase out of Somerset. He's in 2nd. And problems up in turn 2. Turn 2. Everybody, it's Jared Roby down there in the number 29. It looks like Matt Weaver in the 69. And up against the wall is the 51. I believe that's the 51. That's Ryan Keith. And once again, we get our restart. This comes on lap number 14. Here we go. Bobby Gahan picks up the action and picks up the pace. Here they go. Green flag. And once again, everybody makes it through turns 1 and 2 and across the back straightaway. We'll be optimistic here, and Gahan leads yet another lap. Gahan, Radical, Rick Martin in the number 14. He's in second place. Pete Madden on the move in the number 40. He's coming up in third. Make that fourth. Now we'll give him third. He's got the inside track on that. Number 91 is in fourth. And 91, that belongs to Chad Chase, or Chassis, out of Somerset, Massachusetts. There's Paul Richardson, car number 48. Watch out for Richardson. He's going to go to work on Pete Madden now. Richardson, with patience, does a heck of a job. Sometimes he gets a little antsy. Veteran of many, many years of racing, knows what he's doing, but has made 1 or 2 mistakes that have cost him a couple of races from time to time. So Richardson will be conserving his car and just try to pick his way through, so he'll be there at the end. And once the 38 and 50 get together, it's anybody's guess as who's going to finish. Richardson got the better, I believe, of Bobby Gahan this year, but Gahan ended up winning in the points race, the last points race of the season. 20 laps are complete. Single file now, everybody on the track. So we go from all bunched up to the beginning on these restarts down to single file. Here comes Kirk Alexander on the inside of Mike Kimball. Alexander's got a long way to go. Sitting around 21st, if I can guess correctly. Car number 6, Steve Moulton in there. There's Freddie Scaff in the 33. He's going to work his way up. From a provisional start, Chaka Doherty in the number 178 is on the inside of Freddie Scaff. 22 laps are complete. Looks like Kimball's got a problem with the 08 as he's got down low on the track and stays down there. Now the pro stocks settle in and find their groove and start racing. Gahan just about to come up on the first lap car that he'll encounter, the number 25 of John Dabrowski. That'll be happening soon. Gahan's got about 10 car lengths over number 14 of Radical Rick Martin. Richardson still behind the number 40 of Pete Madden. Follow the leader off at turn 4, Bobby Gahan. 26 laps complete now, and we're moving right along. Long race. Drivers are going to settle in now and conserve their cars. You don't want to settle in for too long and get too comfortable, but you don't want to push your luck either. As we look everywhere on the racetrack, everybody's single file, so not a lot of racing at this point now in the race, but as we come up to the latter laps after lap number 100, we'll see things start to break loose a little bit. Catch the leader, Bobby Gahan, off at turn 4 once again. Gahan should be caught up to the 25 of John Dabrowski in about 3 laps, and then things will get interesting again. The Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals, these drivers are out here for $10,000 to win. And it didn't take Gahan 3 laps to catch up to John Dabrowski. It took him about a lap and a half. So Dabrowski ducks down low, as he should, and lets Gahan go by. Let's see what he does with Jared Roby now. Roby's going to be next to go a lap down. Roby doesn't want to go a lap down, you can tell, but he's got some damage on the 29. So out there right now racing for pride and see if he can finish a 150-lap race. And he goes peacefully. So 2 cars off the lead lap now. Matt Weaver's coming up to be the 3rd. No problem there. Weaver gets down low. Next on the Bobby Gahan chopping block is number 79. As we start to get into traffic here. And the 79 goes down a lap now. 33 heads into the pits. It's Doug Morrow in the number 79. Looking for Mr. Morrow's name on our cheat sheets here. So he's off the lead lap. 35 laps are complete. Things are going pretty smooth now. Paul Richardson and, let's see here, Pete Madden in the number 40. Everybody's trying to get around Jared Roby now, the number 14 Radical Rick Martin. Martin, the next driver to put Roby down. Gahan way out in front. Nothing but lap traffic behind him now until Martin can get around some of that stuff. Gahan's got an easy, almost a full straightaway lead. And what's surprising is Richardson hasn't moved up as fast as we thought he would. At a normal race, Paul would be right there. But maybe he's just by this time. Coming up to lap number 39. Next time Bobby Gahan crosses the stripe. There's lap 39. And Charlie Russo now down a lap. Warm red, Kirk Alexander, and the number 80. That's Steve Kolofsky. Kirk Alexander's got a long way to go, and he's got a little bit of time to get there. He's going to have to get on his horse and ride. He gets by Norm Wren, okay, no problem there. Number 6, Steve Knowlton. Knowlton got back into the race, did not qualify. Made arrangement to take over somebody else's spot. Which up till now I didn't know you could do that, but apparently you can. So Knowlton happy as a clam out there in the number 6. That car used to be the number 41. Congratulations to Steve Knowlton. Missed practice yesterday because he decided to get married. For a lot of guys, that'd be a coin toss. Let's see, wedding or racing? Jared Roby heads into the pits of the number 29. Gahan continues to pick his way through traffic now, the number 50. New England Sports Network sponsored machine. Gahan had a heck of a year here, besides winning the track championship. Did a lot of other things too. I think he won almost a record number of races. Yellow flag is out on the track. And we've got, let's see, somebody up in turn 3. Who is that? That's 51. That's Ryan Keith in the 51. Took his best looking car, and he's got some problems up there with that, the 51. Green flag is out, and so far $475 in extra money goes to Bobby Gahan. And he'll lead lap number 44, so that's going to be $500 that Bobby Gahan has picked up, an extra lap leader money here at Lee Speedway from the lap leader board. Got a new sponsor on lap number 69, and that's the Artistic School of Cosmetology and Manicure of Nashua, New Hampshire. They just picked up a $25 lap. Caution comes out on the track over in turn 4. We've got the yellow car of number 48. Car number 48, Fred Astle of Westport, Massachusetts. Here we go on yet another restart. This one comes on lap number 46. Mr. Gahan shows the way. Green flag is out. We catch all the action on Channel 1 video with the onboard camera on the number 50 as well. Off of turn Turn 4 they come, single file for the entire field. The 48 is back on the track from the infield pit area. Gahan, Radical, Rick Martin, Pete Madden, and Paul Richardson. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you just know that the 38 is going to break away here pretty quick as we're going to come up on our third of the way mark in just a lap or two. And then you're going to see Richardson take that 38, pull it along the outside, and start blowing by the competitors. Paul likes to run that outside lane. Doesn't bother him to have to stay on the inside. He can get around no problem. So while we've got single file racing all across the track right now, you'll start to see things break up now. We're on lap number 50. 100 green flag laps to go. $10,000. Lap 50, Lee Circle Grocery, $100. Beacons Landscape Corporation, another $25. Lap number 52 is going to go to Bobby Gahan for another $25. That's $650 for Mr. Gahan so far. Geez, I wonder if they'll let me go down and help him carry that money out of the track. Yellow comes out. And let's see if we can find why. Yellow flag. Okay, over on the back straightaway. There we go, next to the guardrail. Pace car moves in. We're ready to go. Bobby Gahan has led all but one lap of this race. Wayne Hellowell Jr. won at lap number 2 or 3. We're trying to figure that out now. But Gahan's led the majority of them by 99%. And here we go again. The green flag is out for the rest of the field. And Gahan catching up to the rest of the field real fast on these single file restarts. This is lap number 53. Bobby Gahan, Radical Rick Martin, Pete Madden in the Firehouse Antique Sponsor Machine. 38 belongs to Paul Richardson, the J&J Auto Body sponsored rig. 91, Ryan Keith out of Pittsford. Actually, the 91 is not Ryan Keith, that's the 51 we're thinking of. 91 Chad Chassis. Matt Weaver into the pits with the number 69, lap number 55 complete. There's Kirk Alexander, car number 11. Kirk's moved up a little bit. Yeah, I'll try to place him for you here in just a few minutes. About 7, 8, make it around 9th or 10th on the track now for the number 11. As he gets up around our friend from Nova Scotia, the number 17, Kirk Alexander goes high on the outside. Backs off a little bit. 17 drifts up, shuts the door on him, but here comes Kirk Alexander again. Alexander hard into the corner. He's going to lose some ground there. Has a 17 of Danny Eddy. And a tight battle. And that is for 10th spot on the track. So Eddy owns it now with the number 17. Kirk Alexander wants it. And Kirk continues to battle on the outside. Dan Eddy, you listen to his car go by, and it sounds like a jet engine. It's got that nice high-pitched whine to it. 60 laps are in. 90 to go. There goes Kirk Alexander. Bobby Gahan up front. Jared Roby's behind him, but he's a couple of laps down. Radical Rick Martin runs in third right at the moment. New England Sports Network sponsored number 50 of Bobby Gahan. Exceptional driver. Runs well here at Lee USA Speedway, as well as Star Speedway. Of course, Lee USA Speedway is home track. And I believe he came in fourth over at the at Star Speedway this year in the track points. There's Paul Richardson on the inside of the number 40 of Pete Madden. Richardson got to back out of that, though, because Jared Roby is in traffic there. So Richardson will take the highway around and follow Pete Madden. Richardson currently in fourth. Downey's Drilling Pro Stock Nationals pays $10,000. It's the 5th year we've done this at Lee USA Speedway with the great folks from Downey's Drilling of Barrington, New Hampshire. Ron Dyer and company, an important part of racing here at Lee USA Speedway, and we hope to see him here again next year. Richardson on the inside now of Madden. Richardson takes the spot. Side by side they go, coming off of turn 4. Paul Richardson moves up to 3rd. And here's where it can get interesting. Richardson's had enough of hanging back. We're on lap number 68, coming up on 69 now. Now Richardson goes to work on Radical Rick Martin. John Dabrowski in the number 25 off the lead lap. Richardson right there, nose to tail with the number 14. 14 can't seem to get under John Dabrowski or get around him. Richardson goes on the high side. Almost 3 abreast. Let's see what Richardson does here. Paul Richardson on the high side of the number 14. There he goes. We said earlier he'll take that high groove and go right around you. And just like that, there goes Paul Richardson. Tires sticking like glue to the track tonight. Richardson's done this many times during the racing seasons here at Lee USA Speedway. That's his target, Bobby Gahan. Richardson's in 2nd place now. Now he's got to go to work on Bobby Gahan. Gahan's got traffic in front of him that's bound to slow him down. Richardson on the move. Here comes Paul Richardson. There goes Bobby Gahan. Gahan knows he's back there. He's got about a track full straightaway in front of him. But Richardson can close the gap quickly. Paul Richardson playing possum, sat in 4th place for the first 72 laps, and then made his move. There's the number 38 going into turn 4. Coming up on the halfway point of the race. Here we go. Lap number 75 in the books. Going to count some more of Bobby Gahan's money. Lap number 75 is Sparky's Automotive. That's a $100 lap. Artistic School of Cosmetology was on board for lap number 69. Lap 76 belongs to D&G Modular Homes. Lap number 77, that's the big lap. That's the one that belongs to Channel 1 Video. I wonder if Bobby will get a free tape out of that. Put $25 of Bill Channel's money right here. So Gahan gets to play in traffic now. That's going to slow him down, and here comes Paul Richardson. Gahan's got Jimmy McCallum in front of him, and Jimmy's not going to move. You're going to have to work your way around the 2X, and Gahan knows that. Everybody wants to finish up in the money. $10,000 to win. Second prize is $4.98. That's not true. It's a bit more than that, but we're not quite sure what it is. Race does pay all the way down. Again, we're not quite sure how much. Here's Mike Johnson and Norm Wren now as they come off of turn 4. Wren always a strong runner here. Mike Johnson runs that late model and the Pro Stock. He's brought that out several times this year here at Lee USA Speedway. We took the late model race, the I believe it was a Santa race a little earlier this year. That was for some big bucks. There's Paul Richardson now. Richardson in second spot, about 8 car lengths right behind Bobby Gahan. Gahan goes to work on Charlie Russo in the 22J. Charlie will get out of the way, no problem. And Jimmy McCallum is up high, so Bobby Gahan's got a spot there, and he can't get out of it. And here comes Paul Richardson. And now you see the two familiar blue cars, like you've seen them a lot of times here at the USA Speedway, one in front of the other. Gahan took the $10,000 last year. And the flagman waving the other cars down low, get out of the way. I wonder if Jimmy McCallum's going to pay attention to that. Maybe, and maybe not. I wonder if Jimmy and Paul Richardson had lunch today. Nah. McCallum not getting out of the way. McCallum staying right there. Norman Wren also staying, well, now he's been dropped down a little bit. Gahan's got to get around these drivers, as does Richardson. Let's see if the one end is going to float up in the way of the number 48. And it does. A little bit now down, and here comes Paul right around the one end. Norman Wren hanging tough against the number 38. There's Bobby Gahan still trying to get around the 2X and the hydrostop roofing car of Jimmy McCallum. McCallum being waved down low. McCallum won't go. Johnson in the number 19. Now he's in the way as well. And almost McCallum didn't get out of the way, coming through Bobby Gahan. Thank you very much, Mr. McCallum. And that was close. McCallum almost got a real close view of the wall in turn one, but smartly backed out of that. Look at that onboard camera on that car, number 50. I wonder what that looks like. Chris, the flagman, trying to wave everybody down out of the way because a freight train's coming through. Bobby Gahan is the lead motor. And Paul Richardson is in second. Now let's see if Richardson can get around Jimmy McCallum. McCallum effectively in the way once again. Another fellow who's been racing an awfully long time. Jimmy McCallum found most of his success this year at Thompson Speedway. He'll be running down at Seacon next weekend in their big race. Richardson's on the inside. McCallum pulls away. A man comes to race, and he's going to race every lap that he can. Jimmy McCallum in a 2X hydrostop roofing machine. Lap number 95 is in the books. Richardson finally gets around Jimmy McCallum, and he's back on the tail of Bobby Gahan. About 4 car lengths behind, not quite on the tail of him, but he'll be there soon enough. Now what you don't want here is a caution and force a restart between the 50 and the 38. At least that's what Gahan, I don't believe he would want that. Other restarts, Richardson has always gotten the better of him. But now the cars are set up different too this time of the year, where Gahan runs at 2 local tracks. Richardson only ran here at Lee, and Lee's rules were a little more liberal and a little different. That allowed Richardson to be a little better on the takeoffs and off the corners. So this time of the year, maybe Gahan has got that car dialed in set for this one race. A lot of traffic there. Richardson's right there, though. Richardson and Bobby Gahan. Bobby Gahan drives the number 50 New England Sports Network car. Richardson, the number 38 J&J Auto Body sponsored machine. And we've seen this before. yellow flag comes out. And what's the yellow for? Yellow's for the 6 in turn 2. There he is. Thank you, Bill. Look at my monitor next time, I'll see that. We're ready to go racing once again. We're on lap number 100. 50 laps to go to decide the $10,000 winner of the Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals. Here at Lee USA Speedway. Green flag is out. Lap number 101 belongs to Bobby Gahan, but here comes the rocket ship of the number 38 of Paul Richardson. Richardson on the move, and he can smell blood now, as he's going to be chasing the number 50 the last 49 laps. And there goes the 14 Radical Rick Martin. Mike Kimball in the 08 got up against the 14 of Radical Rick. Rick's got the car moving. Let's see if he can keep it going. Caution flag comes on the track. And here we go. Green flag. It's on lap 102. Here we go. Let's follow the action through turn 2 into the back straightaway. Bobby Gahan, Paul Richardson. Who's got the faster pro stock tonight? And Bobby Gahan's got a mirror full of 38, but pulled away from the 38 in the back straightaways. There's something you don't normally see. Gahan obviously has got the number 50 set up just a little bit different for this race. $10,000 worth of different. Lap 104 complete. Mike Johnson in the number 19. On the outside is car number 54, Gigi Gravel. Gigi Gravel, a past track champion here at the USA Speedway, regular in the Busch North Series. And Gigi takes over 5th spot. So Gravel's up to 3rd in the 54. So Gravel moves up to 3rd. There's Danny Bezanson in the 64. He's on the outside of the 72. There's Mike Kimball in front of him in the 08. The lead car is about to come up to some more lap cars here in another lap or 2. Kimball in the 08 in the 72. That's Jimmy Kuhn Jr. out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Danny Bezanson around Mike Kimball now. Bezanson falls back a little bit as he hits the corner hard. And tries to make his way around the high side of the track. Bezanson in 4th place right now. In the number 72, Jimmy Kuhn, he rides in 5th. Kirk Alexander all the way up to 6th position in car number 11. Bezanson around the high side now. He's just trying to get around Matt Dewey. Dewey out of Seacon. Kimball and Bezanson on the back straightaway, entering turn 3. Back up in front, there's Bobby Gahan and Paul Richardson still going at it. Lap number 113 finds Richardson solidly in 2nd, Bobby solidly in 1st. So far, any challenges mounted on the 38 have been rebuffed by the number 50. You see Paul come off those corners high and hard, only to fall back in line 2 car lengths behind Bobby Gahan in the 50. The yellow flag is out. Yellow flag. Caution. Restart comes on lap number 114. 36 laps for $10,000. Here we go. In turn 1 and 2, all bunched up. Jimmy McCallum is going to owe a couple of spots on that restart, I believe, according to our scores, but we'll see how they finish up the race. The hand still out in front. Paul Richardson's next. Gigi Gravel is in third. And look out! Warmred in the 1M goes for a ride. He's out of harm's way. He fires up the 1M and he gets back onto the asphalt. And there's a man on a mission. That's the way we like to see him do it. Don't force the yellow, keep going. Gahan in front of Richardson. Gahan needs to stay out of trouble. Paul Richardson doesn't seem to be able to catch him on the straightaways or in the corners tonight. That's the 38, the J&J Auto Body sponsor machine. Paul Richardson, veteran of many, many, many races. Super modified driver as well. Runs various tracks throughout the racing season. Part of the International Super Modified Association tour as well. There's Mike Johnson on the inside of the 48. Johnson rides in the number 19. See a lot of him next year in his pro stock. Not sure if he's going to give up his late model entry or not, but very successful as a late model driver and doing pretty well as a pro stock driver this year as well. Coming up on to 30 laps to go. There's Gigi Gravel. And the car he's trying to get around is actually a lap car. So Gigi still firmly in third place. Behind Gigi, it's going to be anybody's guess. We'll have to look at the scores. It could be Danny Bezanson into the 64. So Ren down a lap now. Richardson and Gahan both around the 1M. Richardson on the back straightaway in through turn 3, into turn 3, through 3 into 4. Out into the front straightaway. We're on lap number 123. Getting down to the wire now. Things are going to get serious on the track here in the next lap or two. See the flames belching out of the number 66 of Bobby Cabral. Bobby Cabral's going to be scored 3 spots down for not lining up in the restart earlier. Freddie Scaff in the number 33 Napa-powered machine. Napa-sponsored machine. Probably Napa-powered as well. Yellow comes out on the track once again. Yellow is on the track on lap number 124. That's debris on the track. That's what that's for from the scores. Pace car to the infield. Here we go. It's Bobby Gahan, Paul Richardson, and Gigi Gravel. 1, 2, and 3. Green flag. In turn 2. 4 cars involved up against the wall, and many more trying to scatter out of the way. So Bobby Cabral, 6681 is up there. 22J, that's Charlie Russo. And a mess on the restart. There's Pete Madden down below in the number 40. He's got his wheels moving, so he's all set. Once again, the cleanup crews and Skip's Towing and Morgan's Towing Service back on the track. And Bobby Gahan successful on all these restarts. 178 just jumped a whole bunch of spots on the restart, but he's so far back on the field. He's down a lap and he's down probably about 12th spot on the field. start once again. Paul Richardson right behind him. Gigi Gravel's in third. Towards the back of the field, getting a little squirrely, the number 80, but he straightens it out. On board the 80, Steve Kolofsky. We talked about him earlier this race. And Kolofsky's fallen back a little bit. There's Matt Dooley in the 0-2, had some tire problems earlier on. Lap number 126 in the books, coming up on lap number 127. Bobby Gahan, Paul Richardson. Richardson goes high on the outside again, and Gahan continues to pull away. On an even pace, as you'll see Gahan lengthen that up by about a car length, get into the corner, Richardson comes up, and Gahan takes off. So Gahan a little faster off the turns today. And in regular Friday night racing, it usually goes to Paul Richardson when it gets this close. The view from up front in Bobby Gahan. There's Dickie Houlihan, Mike Kimball, Freddie Scaff in the number 33, Jimmy McCallum, the 2X. McCallum changed right side tires earlier, so he's going to be a little quicker on these corners if he can get around the traffic. Kimball and Houlihan don't want to go down, and who can blame them? I believe they're already off the lead lap anyway. Yeah, Kimball's off the lead lap, as is Dickie Houlihan in the 1. Gigi Gravel in the 54 working his way around traffic. He's solidly in third. Lap number 133. And coming up on 144, 16 laps to go. With the Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals. So far, it's been all Bobby Gahan. Wayne Hillowell Jr. led a lap early on in the race. And he succumbed to some problems later on. He got involved in an accident. Richardson ran in fourth pretty much the entire race, and then he moved up to second. And he's been there ever since. Actually, I believe Paul started somewhere around 6 or 7. And that sheet's been retired, so we'll have to speculate from here on in. Watch the rest of the field coming off of turn 4 and back into turn 1 and 2. On lap number 138 now. As we follow car number 80, Kolofsky. Kolofsky, Pete Madden in the number 40. That's the Firehouse Antique Sponsor Machine. Charlie Russo, the 22J, heads into the pits. And right now, it's a 10-lap race. Lap number 140. 10 to go for Bobby Gahan. Now let's see if Richardson's been sandbagging all this time. Has he been playing possum, or has he got something for Bobby Gahan tonight? Gahan continues to get off the corners quick. Richardson's right there. Richardson still on top of Gahan. Lap number 142, 8 laps to go. Lap traffic just in front of Bobby Gahan and Paul Richardson. Kolofsky, Mike Kimball up in front of Gahan now. He's going to have to find his way around him. Can't let Richardson get the high side, because Richardson can work that high groove just about better than any other driver here at Lee USA Speedway. So Gahan's going to have to show the way on the high side and get around these guys. Gahan does it. He's up on the outside, and he's up alongside Kowalski in the number 80. Gets up alongside Mike Kimball. Paul Richardson follows. This is lap number 145, 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go, and the $10,000 down east drilling Pro Stock Nationals at New Hampshire Center of Speed, Lee USA Speedway. Gahan goes to work next. Pete Madden is the next person in line. He'll be able to catch up to him with just another lap or so to go. There's Paul Richardson right behind, 3-4 car lengths. If Richardson's got anything for Gahan, he's going to have to shake it loose now. And Gahan pulling away. Bobby Gahan has got that number 50 dialed in perfectly tonight. Has led all but one lap, in line for close to $1,000 in extra lap money on the lap leaderboard, around $1,100. 2 laps to go. We follow the leaders. Gahan, Richardson, Gigi Gravel is in third, way back in third. White flag is out. Here they come, the last lap of the Down East Drilling Pro Stock Nationals at Lee USA Speedway. Here we go. Here comes number 50. Off of turn 4. It's Bobby Gahan. Paul Richardson. Gigi Gravel's in third. When he comes around. And fourth is Dan Bezanson in the 64.
Carol, come on down here.
Bobby, congratulations. It turned out at the end of the race, the number 1 man and number 2 man at Lee in 1997 battled it out for the win.
I'll tell you what, Paul, he didn't give me a break. He stayed right on the bumper, and I didn't know if he had a little bit more at the end of the race, and I was really hoping for green flag laps because we were better in the longer race.
Well, after it got straightened out in the first few laps of the race, you did get a lot of long greens in. Car was really strong today.
Yeah, it stayed right there the whole race. I got to thank my crew, Ron, Downey, Sterling, and Mac Tools, Nesson, all the people that helped me, Napa, that helped me out with the oil and filters, and all the guys that really made it today. The crew helped me, and my little wife right here really helped a lot.
Well, Ron's got a little check to present. Can we get some flowers, Ron?
Oh, Bobby, the second time in a row, it's going to be a habit, buddy. On behalf of Down East, I'd like to thank you very much. And I'd like to thank everybody that showed up tonight, and all the contestants, and do it again next year. Thank you very much.
And we got some dozen roses for Carol. And, by the way, got a lot of lap money to give away here to Bobby. A lot of laps, and we'll get that figured out and get that down low. $10,000 win in 1997. Bobby Gahan, also our 1997 track champion. I'm going to give away some money, so get your 50-50 tickets out. For $768, come down to the start-finish line. Number 653-9626. 653-9626. You just won $768.
Second row with the number 95. is the number 95. We'll get the driver info in just a minute. We do have all our drivers here, but our sheet's being borrowed right at the moment. Come up to the line, and the street stocks are underway here at Lee USA Speedway. $2,000 to win, 50 laps. AJ Began off to a great start. Everybody through turns 1 and 2. So far, so good. So Began was right alongside and sideways. Here we go, number 95 right off the bat, and he gets plowed into by a number of cars that have absolutely nowhere to go. That's going to bring out our first caution. And we've got a pile-up down below. In turn 4, down on the grass. Let's see how many cars are moving now, and we'll see how many are... They're all moving. And the green flag is out. Here they come. Everybody through turns 1 and 2. We follow the 24 of Ken Haley. Ken Haley leads everybody around. AJ Began follows close behind. Number 10 is Ryan Shepard. And everybody through turn 2 once again. A lot of cars in the field. I believe we started 35 cars in this field as well. $2,000 to win. It's a 50-lap race, 50 green flag laps. Lee Weldy, track champion on the inside of the 04. He'll work his way up. Rather short race. Lee's usually used to running 25 laps, but he can hang in there pretty tough. He's in good spot there in 4th place, keeps his nose out of trouble, and he's all set. So Weldy moves on the inside, just kind of biding his time. There's the number 13 on the outside. 13 is Chuck Doherty. We saw him in the Pro Stock race. AJ Began goes for the lead, and he's got it. No problem. So Began's Camaro working up the form tonight. That's the American Martial Arts Hillcrest Chevy and Paul York Chevrolet Camaro. AJ, a regular here at Lee USA Speedway. Problems in turn 4. Turn 4. Billy Plord involved there in the 52. And no caution flag. And Plord's going to sit there for a second, but they're going to keep the race going as he's down low enough on the track. And with all the amount of caution comes out this time. Nothing they can do about it. Plord's got nowhere to go. So Billy Plord, who didn't get a chance to catch the car he got tangled up in as it took off so quick. Here we go with the restart for the street stocks. Green flag is dropped. Single file restart for the street stocks this time around. AJ Began leads them around the track. Everybody looks like they're making it through turns 1 and 2 this time. No problems now. Street stocks always a scrappy bunch. Carl Tyrone in the number 49. He's right behind Lee Weldy in the 04. Weldy down to 5th position on the track. At the moment, 4th belongs to number 13 of Chuck Doherty. 7 make that 8 laps complete now with Began crossing the stripe. An amazing difference in single file restart over the crossed up, as most cars stayed single file on the track, and they're going to have to work their way around the outside to get around. George Philbrick in the number 99 rambling around. He gets in through turns 1 and 2. We're watching the action coming off of 4 right now. And they'll pick up the rest of the field with AJ Began out in front. Began followed by the 24, the 13, the 10, and the 04 of Lee Weldy. 24, of course, belongs to Ken Haley. And the number 13, Chuck Doherty, as we mentioned earlier. That's 1, 2, and 3. Car number 10, Ryan Shepard. He rides in 4th spot right now. Lee Weldy's in 5th. Carl Tyrone 6th. And the number 49. George Philbrook currently in 11th spot. He'll work his way up. The Deuce looking for Dave Mountain. He's way back here, around 20th, I believe. He's going to have to do some catching up. 12 laps are complete. The number 8 of Rob Wilcox we just saw on your screen. And we pick up, let's see who this is here. That's a tough number to read, that green of number 19 of Michael Field. Field a bit down in the pack. And the 22 of Billy Port gets into the 2 of Dave Mountain. Mountain hangs on. So it looked unintentional, but Port almost sent Dave Mountain for a ride. There's the 94 working his way up. That's Randy Dockman. Another familiar name. I believe Randy was driving earlier in the Pro Stock. If not, it could be just from the Consi races in the running. Myra Fowler in the 31. She's out there doing her job. Let's see who we're watching off of turn 4 now. A.J. Began once again. Eddie McDonald's in front. Eddie McDonald about to go a lap down. McDonald had a great year running that car as a hobby stock. Here's the 66 we're watching now on Channel 1 video. See the whole field. Lee Weldy in the 04. Lee's still currently in about 4th spot. Make that 5th position on the track. As things are getting a little confusing now with the lap traffic. So yeah, Weldy's behind the 13, so that is 4th spot on the track. And everybody getting under the number 17 of Eddie McDonald. McDonald a tough time in the qualifying race. Had a little damage done to the number 17. 30 laps to go in this race. As A.J. Began is broken clear of everyone else. About 8 car lengths in front of the next contender of Ryan Shepard. Shepard's in 2nd. 13 is in 4th place. Lee Weldy is in 5th. I'm sorry, check that. Lee Weldy is in 4th place. And we'll put car number 24 in 5th place of Ken Haley. AJ leading pretty much from the start, all but a couple of laps. Going for $2,000 the next big race, Oktoberfest. A couple of grand to go to good use as they get these cars ready for Oktoberfest. Saturday and Sunday, October 25th and 26th here at Lee. Bill Plord right behind the Deuce. Mountain got around him. Mountain's got a long way to go and a lot of traffic in the way. Dave's very fast on this track, but he's got to get through the traffic. Looks like the 56 on that car. I'll take a closer look at that. He's on the inside of Billy Plort now. Dave Mountain right behind in the Deuce. Mountain on the inside's got the position. Can he do it? No, he can't do anything there. Lap number 27 in the books. There's A.J. Began. Began down a lap now in the number 2. So it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get there. A.J. Began looking to put Billy Cord down a lap now. Began leads over Ryan Shepherd. Shepherd getting closer, though. Began doesn't have that huge lead that he had earlier. Watch the rest of the field coming off at turn 4 now here at the USA Speedway. Downey Sterling Pro Stock Nationals. This is the second race of the afternoon. And we've got problems up in turn 2. Problems in turn 2. That's the 45. Do we have any driver information on the number 45? That's Oscar Leclerc. Oscar Leclerc, the number 19 is there. That's Michael Field. And we can't pick up the number on the other car. And here comes A.J. Began. Leads him around. Green flag. Looks like the 10 had a little problem on that restart as he got off to a slow start. Billy Cord in the 52 in third position. He is down a lap. 04, Lee Weldy's in third. 13 is in fourth. That's Chuck Doherty. Everybody through turns 3 and 4. Lap number 30, 20 laps to go. $2,000 race to win. One of the cars headed into the pits. That's the 13. He's got some problems. He's down on the grass, but he's out of the way. So the 13, he'll try to edge himself back into traffic. There he goes. He's got a spot now. Looks like he's got a flat. So Doherty's got a flat tire on the number 13. He'll ease that into the pits. 32 laps complete. Yellow's out on the track? No, yellow is not out on the track. Doherty got his car off in time. Lap number 33, A.J. Began still leads. Began first. Ryan Shepherd in the number 10 is second. Lee Weldy in third. There's a 74 with some damage. That's Jerry DiGasperi, I believe that's pronounced. Jerry looks like he's got a new spoiler added onto the number 74. 15 laps to go in this race. $2,000 to win for the Street Stocks. And the number 6 giving a nice helping hand to the number 90, Bob Hagar. Hagar lost most of the sheet metal on the back. Almost looks like a pickup truck. In the 6, Stacy Moulton. Bo Green in the number 93 right behind. And Green almost loses it. Able to hang on, though, and get squared away. Lap number 38, A.J. Began across the stripe. There's Myra Fowler in the 31, is that the 31? I'll have to get a better look at that off of turn 4 here. No, yes, it is Myra Fowler. The Atlantic Transmission Machine. Myra always consistent out here. Never misses a race here at the USA Speedway. Not the small ones, not the big ones. She's always out here doing her job. Puts on a great show for the fans, too. Fowler with the 8 coming down on the inside. And we're going to call that the 84. I just saw the piece of masking tape there. That's Howie Dietz in the 84. 9 laps to go for A.J. Began. 18 is Fulton Mountain. Unusual to see Fulton out in the street stock. Used to see him in a late model. And the 14 of Tommy Fuller. So Mountain and Fuller out there are doing some time in the street stocks this evening. Having a good time doing it too. 42 laps are complete. A.J. Began still leads. That's lap 43. 21 is Steve Berry. I think Berry might be in third position now. And there goes for a ride in the back straightaway, the number 92. So on the back stretch, and that probably will possibly mean nothing out the caution. He backs down on the track, and it looks like he's going to get it fired and move it along. That's Chad Tremblay in the number 92 tonight. And he's down far enough down onto the grass where he's not a problem, and he's going to try to get back out on the track. Just 5 laps to go for this $2,000 street stock feature here at Lee USA Speedway. Here comes A.J. Began. And close behind is the number 10. Brian Shepard. Caution comes out onto the track. Caution with 4 laps to go. And here we go with our restart. Finish it off with 4 laps, $2,000. It's A.J. Began's race. He's led just about from the start. Green flag is out. Everybody through turns 1 and 2 will follow the rest of the field through 2. Single file restart. A.J. Began gets off to a great start. 5 car lengths in front of the number 10. His closest competition. Lap number 47, 3 to go. A.J. Began can almost start counting the money now. $2,000 at 2 and 3 bagels. And here comes the 10, and there goes the 86 up against the wall in the front. He's okay down there. That's Kevin Kimball. So Kimball will stay there until the end of the race. 2 laps to go, and pile up in turn 4. Wouldn't you know it? Turn 4 up in turn 4. And Yellow Checker is going to finish the race. And we've got a car out there with debris all over the track. And A.J. Began, the winner of the street stock feature tonight here at Lee USA Speedway.
Hey, I'm on. Dave, I'm down here with A.J. Began. Congratulations, A.J. Good strong car tonight.
Yeah, thanks. This Ryan Shepard here. He comes down from Beach Ridge. He had me thinking. He kept the pressure on. Good runner, but he ran me clean. I'd like to thank Hillcrest Chevrolet, Paul York, Carpentry, and American Martial Arts in Amesbury.
Guys did, once you get going here, you guys did runs pretty clean.
Thanks a lot.
Good race. Good driving.
On behalf of the staff and management, our owners, Red and Judy McDonald, I'm Dave Stevens. Have a great evening and a great week. Good night, everyone. Drive safely.